Next up, we have Tyson Nam versus Matt Schnell. Tyson Nam has been like a COVID hero. He fought a bunch in 2020, and all of them were last-minute fights, but he wasn't on the wrong side of the last-minute fight. His original opponents dropped, people showed up, and Tyson Nam made the best of it. Let's take a look very quickly at how many that is.
Sounds like he's on the right side of the last-minute fight.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I meant he's not on the wrong side of it, meaning he wasn't the last-minute replacement. So he fought in June and again in September, and both of them were pretty early finishes. And both of these dudes were last-minute replacements, like very quick last-minute replacements. Tyson Nam is 37. He looks fantastic for 37. He's 37. He's been around the block. I just think his luck has sort of dried up here. Schnell is not a last-minute replacement. And I think Schnell pulls it off. I think, full camp, better fighter. I think Nam there's a lot of people that have made the best of their sort of COVID MMA opportunities. Tyson Nam's one of them. But, full camp Schnell showing up, ready to fight. I think he pulls it off. I don't see Tyson Nam doing this. He's almost, he's 20-11. That's a lot of losses for somebody that hasn't fought the best people on the planet. Dan?
Jake, what you got?
So this was one that I had originally picked out as my underdog. I'm kind of in agreement with Angelo as far as Tyson Nam. Just, when you're looking at $8,400, anything over $8,500 in DraftKings should be a pretty decisive win. So he's right on that borderline, and it's kind of a coin toss betting favorite. DraftKings kind of favored him more than the bets. So originally I had Matt Schnell in my lineup. I had mentioned earlier with Omar Akhmedvedov that I kind of switched at the last minute after I saw tape on him. So I do like Matt Schnell. If you're building your lineup and you're looking for a live dog, I would definitely give Matt Schnell a look, kind of everything that Angelo touched on. So if you have anything to add to that, any more technical analysis?
So you have Schnell in your lineup?
I do not. I
not.
did, and I switched it. So I would be comfortable with Schnell. And actually, we'll talk about it later, but I actually switched it, and I didn't change anything else in my lineup. So it's not like I switched it to get an upgrade. I just happened to switch it. I would be comfortable with Schnell if for some reason Omari's fight were to drop.
It's actually pretty funny because I have him in my lineup right now, but real quick, just on the overall fight. So Tyson Nam, first thing that jumps out at me is he had almost 30 fights before he got a shot in the UFC, and it looks like he dropped his first couple to tough opponents. But his last two, he's looked really good. I did not know they were short notice fights. But he looked pretty good his last couple fights. Schnell, on the other hand, I know a little bit about. He trained at ATT for a while. I've heard he's very good. I don't think he's doing his training camp at ATT for this last one. But I know he's good. I watched his last few fights. Looks very good. The one thing I'd say that has me – so I have him in my lineup right now. I have Schnell in there as the underdog. I think he's got all the offensive skills to get a win here. His last fight, he fought Pantoja, and it was back and forth. They both look good, and he got clipped with an overhand right. So he's my kind of fighter. He goes in there, he trades in the pocket, doesn't mind getting hit a little bit. But against a guy like Nam, who's going to wait and time that right hand, that's the only thing that concerns me. So right now I got Schnell in there. I think he can win. And if he doesn't, I think he could score a lot of points. The only thing that concerns me is if he gets clipped. So I've got him in there right now, but I'm also looking at Omar instead to replace him. So I'll be one of those two as my underdog.
Well, and what is concerning, I believe I have Schnell. What is concerning, I definitely picked him to win. I think he's in my lineup. His losses.
For the record, Angelo does not have Schnell, so let's just.
His three most recent losses were all first round knockouts. So he's susceptible for sure.